So what are some of the ways that you can protect yourself from a hurricane this size? Julie Rochman is president and CEO of the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety, and we're glad that you're here because we've got a lot of folks out there. They're business owners, they're homeowners that may be right in the line of this potential storm, and they want to protect their interests. What do you tell them?
Well, you just heard some really good advice from Janice. First and foremost, hurricanes are always about protecting life safety, and people need to have a plan. They need to know where they're going to go, have cell phones, have a meetup point, make sure you know where all your important documents are. If you don't have a home inventory or an inventory of your business contents, do that now. Walk around with a video camera or a still camera. Take photos of everything. Take that with you. So if something happens to your property, it's much easier for you to document any losses if you need to make an insurance claim.
And bring your insurance documents with you as well. Have that as well.
Absolutely. You should have copies of your credit cards, your passport, your insurance documents, your mortgage. Any key documents should be put into a single folder or a small file box that you know you're going to grab, maybe along with your computer hard drives and jewelry and other important items. It's really important whether Irene hits or not in your particular area. Use this opportunity as a drill. Go ahead and go through the motions, make the plan, figure out what you would take if you had to get out of the house very quickly and where you're going to go.
What do you think about these reports, Julie, that this will not just be a coastal event, but that a lot of areas inland will be affected by this as well? We could be talking about, and we were just discussing the big cities in the Northeast that could be affected. This could be a very big event for people all over the Northeast.
I think it's highly likely we're going to see a lot of wind and a lot of rain up and down the East Coast. That wind and rain are going to extend for hundreds and hundreds of miles. If you look at Hurricane Ike, which was the last severe landfalling hurricane in this country in 2008, it hit coastal Texas, but there were hurricane-strength winds all the way into Ohio, where there were $1.5 billion of loss. So we're going to see a lot of wind and a lot of water all up and down the East Coast, and people need to prepare for that.
You know, we always hear these folks who do not want to leave their homes. They want to ride it out. Everything that they own, everything that they care about is right there in that house, and they're just afraid to leave it. And you have to understand where they're coming from in a way, in a sense, but at the same time, what advice do you have for those people?
Well, first and foremost, one person or a small group of people are not going to defeat Mother Nature. She's got some pretty awesome forces at her disposal, so we want people to get out. If the emergency operations people tell you to get out, leave. If you want to shelter in place, if it's too late to evacuate or you can't evacuate and you have to shelter in place, there are things that you can do to button up your house to make it a little bit safer, like making sure that if you don't have impact-resistant windows, which a lot of people in the Northeast do not, you can put up plywood covers or other types of cover. By the way, masking tape does not help, so don't waste your time putting masking tape on your windows. If you've got dual pane or impact-resistant windows, that's great. If you don't, trying to cover them up with plywood is helpful. Bring in any lawn furniture, any play equipment, move your car inside, anything that can be lifted up by the wind and thrown against your house, breaking out a window or otherwise acting as a missile. Move those things under cover and secure them. Tie things down as much as you can.
Good stuff, Julie. Julie Rochman is the president and CEO of the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety, joining us live today with some good information. Thanks again.
Thanks very much.
Well, that really resonates.